Good morning. Greetings from me. My name is Tammy, and I'd like to welcome you to Self-Li's Unique Boutique. If you are new here, thank you so much for pressing play. And if you are one of my regular viewers, thank you for coming back every week. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. Okay. So, this is FlossTube number 68, and today is December 6th, 2024. We're putting up our Christmas tree tonight, so next week I'll be sitting over here, and that way you can see the tree behind me. So yeah, because this old body on the floor just ain't happening. No. All right, I'd like to start off with some finishes. I finished 3 ornaments. Um, find them here. These don't fall. I'm going to do another one on this piece of fabric, but this is an 18 count Lucky from Forbidden Fiber Company, Fabric of the Month. And I did this little tiny stocking. Now there was supposed to be back stitching for the snowflake, but I had these little charms. So I thought this would be a good little thing to put on there. There. I just think it's cute. And then I showed you that I finished Stitch Sprout's gingerbread house, and I had started and finished on Saturday. This is on 14 count chamomile, and it's a little gingerbread guy. Unfortunately, this doesn't show up as much as I was hoping, but that's okay. It does. I used a different one here. I used Fabulous Merry Christmas or Merry Greetings or something. This showed up so much better. There's a lot of red and very little green, but that's okay. I also finished, as you already know, my little quirky Quaker gingerbread man. I have a couple more of these that I want to get done that are ornaments. And Box+Fox on Etsy has some great little, they're like less than $1 ornaments that you can get. They're minis. So I did this mini Christmas owl on 14 count chamomile, and I put 2024 underneath it. And I just love how it came out. I really do. He's so cute. So, yeah. I did change out the colors. The little brown up here is, I want to say maybe it's Sable from Gentle Arts. And the body, which is right here, is Havana from Weeks Dye Works. So, yeah. I think those came out really cute, and I've got to finish them, fully finish them, so they will be ornaments. The other thing I want to work on, I kind of got waylaid this week. I don't know why. Didn't work on half as much as what I wanted to, but it's the month of December. I'm just gonna go with it. So this is Be Merry by Dara Whitlock of World on a String by Dara. And it's just a cute little bee. And I did 300 stitches in this. So, and this is done on Santa's Little Helper. 18 count. This is the fabric of the month from Forbidden Fabric Company. So what I'm thinking about doing is, because I know somebody very dear to me that loves bees and gnomes and dolphins and that kind of thing. So I'm going to do this side down here. Yeah. And then I'm going to put in all the elements on top, right there. And then get, this side to match this side and then work my way down to together. I did make a copy of this. This was in the newest edition of Just Cross Stitch Magazine's ornament issue. So I did put this in on my printer, because my printer also makes copies, and made a copy of it. So I have a working copy, and I can just count and just take a colored pencil and go to town. That's how I do things. I'm slowly getting into the pattern keeper. I still have a few issues with the pattern keeper, but I'm doing the best that I can. So, anyway, so what else did I do? I found this was a new start. This is called the Grinch Gnome. And if you follow me on Etsy, no, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen how much I got done. In 2 days, I did over 600 stitches because I kind of want to get it done. So this is across the stitch on Etsy. It's by Deaning Parker, and I changed up just about all the colors in that. So look at him, he's so cute. You know my thing about gnomes. So I don't think I'm going to be giving this one away. This is going to be mine. So yeah, there's that. And I'm doing this also on a piece of 18 Count Lucky from Forbidden Fibers Fabric of the Month Club. And this is as much as I've gotten done. So his hands are done. The present's almost done. Bow's done. This is his beard that goes all the way down to about here, probably. So I'm working my way down. And like I said, I did change the colors of this. Instead of 704, I'm using 702. The 666 is the right color. 310 black for the shoes. And the back stitch. I'm using, instead of 38, oh, 38.56 for the nose and the hands. I'm using 945 because it looks more fleshy to me. And yeah, I could have, used a darker color, made him a, African American gnome, a Latino gnome. It doesn't matter to me. I just chose to make him, Caucasian gnome. And then for the 821, I'm using 972, which is the present. I'm actually considering going to Almond M&M's and finding some of her skin glosses or silks or whatever they are, and changing some things up. But mostly I don't do faces. I don't do pretty ladies. I don't do any of that. So, the only thing I do is the gnomes, and normally you just have a nose. That's it. So, yeah, I suppose I could make different color of the nose. Not that it really matters. I have nothing against anybody. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what the color of your skin is. As far as I'm concerned, you got 2 hands, you got 2 arms, you got 2 legs, you got 2 eyes. You have a family just like I do. What difference does it make what color you are? So, just all that just bothers me a little bit. All right. So, um, in one of my in the whip areas, yesterday at 5 o'clock, they started a focus event. So I decided that because I have like 3, 4 Christmas, you know, things that I'm focusing on this month, other than just my ornaments. I decided to do this one for the event, and this is Carolyn Manning's Night Before Christmas. I love this. I've been working on it this morning because this is also on my list of temperature stitches. So I had to get my 100 for my temperature, and so I'm also going to work maybe a couple more 100 for the event. And here is where I am. I've kind of jumped around a little bit, not meaning to, but I don't like this this 680. It's terrible. It's an old floss. I don't know why I'm using it, but I'm going to use it until it's done. And it doesn't stitch up very well. And this is a very stiff 18 count needle that I got from Amazon. So this is a full coverage, and I started this a while ago. I do believe I have over the 600 that I called for the first time around. I'm not sure. But if I don't, I do now. Because I've done about 200 stitches today on this. And I'm going to finish filling in this because as soon as I get this part filled in here, this whole little bit of a block will be done. And then you work on down this way, so on and so forth. So I'm going to try to work down this way. So, but I like how it's coming out. This is close to my heart because I have to try to get my quilting mojo back. I have lost it and have no idea where it went. So I'm hoping maybe working on things like these, that look like quilts will help me out. So there's that one. It's only 32 degrees here today, and it's freezing. I already took my dog for a walk and thought my face was going to freeze off. It's so cold with the wind and everything else out there. Okay, the other thing I worked on, get my picture, and I only worked on it for one day, but that's okay. I completed my goal that I wanted to get completed, which was to finish the end section, which I did. Okay. I did finish the end section, and it looks pretty good. And then I had to kind of start on 2 different sections because of the way it was in Pattern Keeper. But this also was for my Stitcher words. The owl ornament was part of my Stitcher word. Let's see if I can find it. Okay. Noelle is part of my Stitcher word. So I'll have to check to see what I did, but I am going to be I'm going to try to get quite a few of my Stitcher words done this weekend. Oh, come on. Where are you? Here it is. Right there. Oops. Didn't want to do that. Here's the mock-up. So I was able to finish this section here. And, well, for the most part. Yeah, I did finish it. Did finish it all. So there was part of this dark blue in the end section. So I moved, got that done. And then I was going to go across this way. But I needed to get some of this done because it kind of went together with, you'll see. I'll show it to you. But I'm going to work on the house and try to get both houses done. Not this month, but those are my next couple objectives or goals, so to speak. And here it is. So right here, you could see that this little bit went into there, and I feathered them out a little bit, just so I don't get lines. And then in order for me to say, okay, this part is done, I had to get this part done too. So that's why the house is going in next. Which is fine. I'm good with it. It's all the same color, so I don't mind working in colored sections. But I did do this, I think I got 200 stitches done, so I'm assuming that I'll have to look at my other list. I've got like 3 or 4 notebooks going at one time here. So the O, I did, which was the owl ornament. The N, I think was night before Christmas and Noel. And then we have a couple R's. But before I get to the R's, I think they're in the very last thing. So, I can also get rid of the H in sleigh. Yay me! Oh my goodness. Alright. So, the reason I can get rid of the H in sleigh. Is it back here? No. It's because yesterday in Berwick, it snowed. Not a lot, a little bit, but it's snow on the ground and we still have it. Yay! um, so I had picked out a snow day stitch. I think I've gone too far, maybe. Oh, no, I did not. So every time that it snows, I'm going to be pulling this out. This is Harry Potter Sampler by Shushuda on Etsy. It's Shushada, I think. And here it is. I'm doing this, it's a full coverage, it's just very small. So I'm doing this on 18 count. Everything I've been doing as of late is either 14 or 18. But my full coverages I do on 18 count easy guide. A couple of them I might be doing on 25 count 1/1, but I'm not sure yet. So there's that one. And here's what I got done. I have to finish the 9, but this whole side here is complete, and I did that yesterday. I even skipped temperature stitching, which I've only skipped one day, and that was yesterday, and I'm going to do that today. So, but yeah, there it is. Thank you. So yeah, there's that one. The other thing that I worked on was, this I think it's Waxing Moon Designs. It was not a freebie. I bought it. I did make one mistake, but I'm not worried about it, so I'm not even going to point it out. But I do have to finish the red, and then finish the house and the snow down here, and it'll be all done. I do have part of the roof done right here. This I'm using Forbidden Fiber Company poinsettia, and I know the green, no, not pine. The red is poinsettia. I don't remember what the green is, and I don't want to say what I think it is because it's probably wrong. So, oh, here it is. And this could be another finish this weekend. Okay. Oh, over there. And there was one thing I forgot, and I will bring it out. Okay. I worked on Knock Knock because it came up on the 4th for temperature screen because I think it was like 37 degrees outside. And this was slated for number 7. So I got my 100 stitches in. And here we are. I finished the ghost. And that got me my 100 stitches. So I finished the ghost. So if number 7, or if the temperature with the second digit being 7 comes up again, then I will start working down this side. And doing the pumpkin. So yeah. Thank you. Yes, I'm still doing Halloween. Well, this is also on my finish board. So I figure if 7 comes up quite a bit, then when I have my 25 and 25 finishes, that starts in January, then this won't take me as long. So, because I'm putting everything down for 1,000 stitches. So every time, if we get 27, 17, 37, 47, 57, then anytime those temperatures come up, and if they come up more than once, because one of them has this week, then I'll be good. Because once I get 1,000 stitches on it, I replace that one with a different one. So, all right. Yes. So yeah. All right. The other thing I worked on, which was also temperature stitching, because we had 3 days of 38 degrees. It was Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And that was Thanksgiving pilgrims. So, needless to say, each day I got over a 100 stitches. And I got this on, who is the, Buggy Bear Lane on Etsy. And they have a bunch of cute stuff. And that's what it looks like. So these are thankful pilgrims. And I'm working on this little guy here. And he's really cute. So, because came up 3 days in a row, I think I've got like over 500 stitches, even though, because I did over 100 every time, because this has big blocks of color. So, got this part of the hat done, put in his eyes, and this is the top of the hat. So, and I'm doing this also, this fabric of the month, Lucky, from Forbidden Fabric Company, 18 count. And then this, I think, is the girl's hair, right here. And then there's like a checkerboard in back and a whole bit. The Grinch I worked on because it was Stitching by the Shore. Laura, her I Spy game is I Spy something green, so I did 200 stitches on the Grinch. So I got that completed. I don't know how much of them I'm going to do. What I'm trying to do is with the I Spy and the Stitch Words and all that. I'm trying to plan my whips accordingly. So it's the same with the event. Towards the end of the month, they're having a Christmas Carol thing on Whip Warriors where you pick a song like Noel, first Noel, and then you look up the time. So say first Noel is 3 minutes 5 seconds, something like that. So in your whip for that song, you can either do 3 hours and 5 minutes, you can do 305 stitches, and there's something else you can do. So I'm actually considering that one with a couple of these bigger ones because I want to see some progress. So anyway, the temperature for today is 32 degrees. It's freaking cold. And the wind is terrible. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, I didn't walk my dog very far. I don't walk my dog very far every 5 days a week. But usually I can set a different pace than I did today. I mean, by the time I got back, I was walking so fast, I was winded because it was so cold and my face was cold. And the wind, we had gotten into one of these gusts of wind, and I thought the two of us were going to freeze right there on the spot. I'm just glad it's not raining or anything like that because the roads would be terrible, terrible. That's part of the reason why I didn't take her for a walk yesterday was because number one, the roads were wet. And I did not want to get all wet by having cars splash me. And I don't want her to get all wet, splashing salt and everything else around. So I just let her run in the backyard a little bit, and she spent more time walking around sniffing, trying to get scents that she normally can get, but she can't because I think the snow covered them up. And yeah, so. But she had fun out there. And my dog is from Mississippi, and she doesn't like cold weather. She doesn't like rain. She hates snow. I'm surprised she actually went out there and walked on the snow because she doesn't like her feet to get wet. She's a little prissy. So, hence the reason why I started the Harry Potter sampler is because it is, I picked it as my snowy stitch. Alright, since it's 32 degrees, and I put the Big Bang Theory, I don't have a picture of it. I know I have a picture somewhere, but I just don't have it today. I have to put 100 stitches in this for yesterday. I was so into the Harry Potter that I didn't even bother. So I'm working on Penny's hair over here because Leonard's hair is all done. So I'm going to finish Penny's hair, and whatever else I get done, I get done. So, but there it is. And another thing that's going to won't get put down until it's got 1,000 stitches in it. Alright, and then, I did a new start on Saturday, the 30th. But I worked on it no, I actually started it. No, I did start it on the 30th. And I worked on it more in December, on December 1st. So this is from Luthian Stitch Arts, or Luthian Stitches, or Luthian Arts, or something like that. But it is the cutest thing. It really is. And this is why I got most of the R's done. Ornament, wreath. I think there was another R there somewhere. Where are you? You're way up here. And you all know how much I love my stained glass. Look at him. And it's not very big. It really isn't. For full coverage, it's not very big. But he's just so cute. Aw. Aw. I'm still waiting for the rest of the colors to come in, but that's okay. It's okay. I'm working around that. And so, oh, this way. Yes. Look at that. I did most, and figure, until the colors come in, I can work on, the outline for now. Yep. So that's how I've been doing this. And right here and right here are part of a horn. And half of the top half. Let me find that picture again. Hold on, please. Oh, come on. Technology is great when it works. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Yesterday was a rough day. Okay. So as you can see, we have the top half being blue and the bottom half being the greens. Dark green, light green and dark green. And the top half is light blue and dark blue. So, and then the red in the middle. So right here, as you can see according to that picture, this is halfway. And then right here, where this diamond is, these two diamonds are halfway points. So this is halfway down the side, this is halfway across the top. So doing the outline is nothing. It's very simple, very easy once you get the hang of it. Try not to make a mistake. So that was a new start. The Grinch was a new start, and Harry Potter was a new start. And I worked on Night Before Christmas, the Thanksgiving Pilgrim. knock knock, and I gotta work on the Big Bang today. So, and then I worked on my finishes, which there's two things I really need to FFO because I got to bring them with me next week to my meeting. Yes, I have started a few things, and I will admit that. And I was complaining about having as many starts as I've got, but I have come up with a small plan. Now I know everybody does the whip go and all that, and you can do as much as you want. I get that. Well, what I decided to do was at the beginning of the year, I've made a few wheels of finishes, full coverage, weekly whips, and Quakers. Yeah, I think so. So what I'm doing is, this is the one for my finishes. You've seen this before. Don't worry about the numbers on the bottom. They don't mean anything because these are definitely going to get finished for 2025. So we have dog lessons, September Quaker, March Quaker, April Quaker, the geometric moose, the geometric bear, the midwinter mushroom, the Christmas sampler by Cottage Garden Samplings, the tribal butterfly, the Addams family, which is John and Abigail. Okay, so in January, this will be the first one I work on. So we'll do it that way. And then we've got Never Trust the Living, Hocus Pocus from Prairie Schooler, Knock Knock from Prairie Schooler, the Salem Cemetery, which hopefully I can get into a groove with, and then take it from there. And then the Snort Stack, the Pumpkin from Tinsel Cross Stitch, Judge Not from Plum Street Samplings, the Owl Hollow from the Stitcherhood, the Addams family with Gomez and Morticia, the Hawk Moth from Screaming Heart Designs. I'm gonna do all these and I'll show you all these. I'm going to collect all these and collect a few others. I'm not going to do all my whips because some of them I haven't worked on forever. So I'm not going to do all my whips. I'm just going to do the ones that are on the lists that I have here. So yeah. Hawkmoth, Alice in Wonderland from Lizzie Loops, Halloween Tile, Galaxy Flowers from 2x2 Stitch Art, the Family Portrait or Boo from Mama Witch X Stitch, and the Gothic Authors from Lola Crow. So there's that one. Then I get the idea, okay, well, I've got 20, basically all my wheels have 25 things on them. So, like a bingo board, I've put 25 things on, and I still have to find stitch counts. I still have to do stitch counts. But we've got the Wonderland teacups. These are the whips for 2025. So what I'm going to do is each week on Friday, I'm going to spin for 2 whips for that week. Okay? I'm not going to do 2 a month The only thing I'm going to do 2 a month for is the finishes, or 1 a month finishes. So as soon as I get 1 finish done, I will mark it off and then spin, and that'll be the next one. And once I get a couple of bingos, I'll make a new, or if I get 5, you know, basically bingos, I will make a new one up. 5, if I get 2 bingos, and then I'll make a new one up. And whatever's left plus a few new ones, because that's how the Whip-Oreo 25 and 25 works. You finish one, and then you replace it with another, and then replace it with another, and so on and so forth. So if I can get more than 25 done, then awesome, lucky for me. But my goal is 25 finishes for 2025. That's my goal. And if I get some little ones in between, okay, cool. You know, but this is my whips for 2025. There's only 25 of them. And I know I have some of these written in my notebook, so I've got to see what I put down for stitch counts. And I have been spinning for some of these. So we have Wonderland teacups, which everybody has seen. It gets 400. Soft Wookie. I don't have a picture of that, but I do have a measly little start. I need to get more of that done. Let Me In by Maui Stitch. It's back. Should go back. Wicked Witch and Grumpy Toad. Abstract Flowers, which I got from Box+Fox. Dracula's Welcome. Salem 1692, Stitch of Fright, Silver Witches. She Mad Hatter Drinks. The Gothic Light. Now, with the Gothic Light, I have some frogging to do. The Winter Heartquaker, the Spring Heartquaker, those are all new. Summer Heartquaker and Autumn Heartquaker, those will be new starts. Good Dog, Christmas Bears, Christmas Piggy, Triangles of the Heart, the Christmas Heart Tree, Old Glory, which is the same idea as this, except this is a flag. Old Glory is a flag with little hearts in it. We're All Mad Here, The Needleworker, Halloween, and Thanksgiving Quaker. Now the Halloween one is the one, I think it's from Daily Patterns, something like that. And it is Quaker, and it's the one with the spider and the bat wings and the funky border and all that. And I'm doing it, it's monochromatic, and I'm doing it in one color. So yeah, and I love working on that one. I really do. So hopefully that'll get a quick thing. And then my full coverage is for 2025, and a few of these are new starts. I am not going to be able to finish 3 cheers before Christmas, even if I worked on it every day. So we have 3 cheers, Cheshire Cat from Oh My Stitch Up, I think. We have Cheshire Cat from Miss Bugatti's. We have the Queen of Hearts. We have Owl from Cross Stitch TR. We have the Fairy Rabbit from Cross Stitch Patterns. We have Sea Glass from Caroline Manning. And these I did spin for, a few of them. The Night Before Christmas, I'm going to double check. That's from Caroline Manning as well. That's one I'm working on right now. The Owls from Robin Hunter. The Stained Glass Bee, which I can't wait to get back to. I really can't. Frog with Coffee. The Ghosts, that's from Stitch is So Beautiful. Cute Forest Animals #4, Stitch is So Beautiful. The Tent Maker December, That is Carolyn Mini. It's a small one, but it's still full coverage. Dragon Love 1. That is from Cross Stitch for Everyone. If you haven't checked out that Etsy store, I highly recommend. They got some beautiful things. Dragon Love 2, same company. The Owl Couple Mini, that is from Stitching Jules Designs, and it is a little one, but it is still full coverage, and I love it. Moonlight, that I think is from Stitching Jules Designs as well. Pumpkin Stack, I don't remember which one that's from, but it's a biggie. Long one. The Three Scary Sisters, that is from Stitching Jules Designs. The Woodcut Raven, number 2 is from Pandora X Stitch, I believe. Alice and the Leap Hairs. I don't remember who did that one, but I got it on Thread Geeks. The Dapper Chap. Can't remember the name of that company either, but it's a little crow with a top hat. It's full coat. It's very cute. The Red Fox is from Dutch Lady Mystic Designs, I think. Oh, and it's just so beautiful. And if you want to see somebody who started it and working on it, go watch Beth the Steadfast Stitcher. She enabled to clutch, but I'd seen it and I was looking at it. I was like, yeah, it's pretty cool. Doing it. And then I saw Beth's and I was like, okay, get it. Twisted my arm. And then the mini fairy tales. That is from Heaven and Earth Designs. I don't remember who the artist is, but I will find that out. And I'm sure I wrote it down. And that's the owl and the fairy in the tree. All right. So that's it. And I do have a list for my Quakers. I'm trying to think what's on there. Frank and Elvira, The Native Couple, RETM. I want to say Nick and Carol, the Santa Claus. No. Hold on. I've got it. I just haven't put it on one of those little sheets yet. Alright, so the owl ornament went for ornaments. No, the Owen ornament. Rudolph Peking went for the R in ornament. Noel went for the N in ornament. Still have to work on Alice for the A. Midwinter Mushgloom for the M. Elvira for the E. Night Before Christmas was the other N in ornaments. Triangles of the Heart I have to work on for the T. And the little stocking, that ornament that I did, that's for the S. For presents, the R was Rudolph. And that's all I got on that one for now. In wreath, the R for is Rudolph. And I think I'm going to change the H's to Harry Potter because I'm pretty sure I got 200, and if I didn't, I'll work on it for a little bit. Harry sampler. Harry sampler. Okay. So yeah, so I haven't earned my dollars yet, but I'm working on it. Oh. Okay, So I drew these out ahead of time in case I wanted to change something. So, for my Quakers, we have Frank and Elvira Gobblestein, Carol and Nick Gobbleclaws. Both of those are 1,000 stitches. My Halloween Quaker by Lila Studios, that's another 1,000. My Quaker Pumpkin by Stitcherhood, that would be a new start. Nevermore by Lila Studios, that's also a Quaker. So that's that one. Christmas Quaker from Tinsel Cross Stitch, that will be a new start. All is Calm from um, Tinsel Cross Stitch. The Autumn Quaker is 800. The Thanksgiving Quaker is 2,000. The July Quaker is 400. August Quaker is 400. October Quaker is 400. November, May, and June, those are all from the Heart Needle Art. And those are all new starts, but they're all 400 stitches because I really want to get those done. The Winter Gobble Couple, which is the Gobble Snows. Reflections of Germany is Ink Circles. A cat sampler. I'm trying to think of that one. The Native Gobbles, that would be a new one. My Winter Quaker I have started, but there's not enough in there to show. And I'm using Cross Stitch for Everyone. No, Dying for Cross Stitch. That's what it is. Dying for Cross Stitch. The Americana blue. I also need to find a red. The Squirrel Sampler. Harry Potter Sampler I've already started. Our Savior Sampler. All is Calm Sampler by Lila Studios. And Sampler number 79 by 2x2 Stitch Art. And I think I might be able to show you what that one looks like. If I can find. Because I have a couple of these on Pattern Keeper. Oh, right there. Oops. There. Instead in two colors, I think it's black and gray. But I actually thought about doing a really dark purple and a medium purple instead. Because I like that idea better. So that's Sampler 79 by 2x2 Stitch Art. And oh, this is the pumpkin stack. I love those colors. Yeah, they do. They're very pretty. Whoop. Okay. This is All Is Calm from Lila Studios. Yes. It's pretty. And one picture. So good. Guess not. Okay. Well, right here. That sampler in primitive our savior. And oh no, that's why. Because it's got the funky, it's got the fancy floss. So, but everybody's seen Lola Crow's Nevermore. She's right there. I think that's it. Yeah. Except I gotta figure out what the cat sampler is. I think I know what that is, and it's all monochromatic. So, not that I like cats, but I can always make it for my mother-in-law. So, I am going to try to do a couple of extras this month. Um, probably on Wednesdays because my daughter goes to school late on Wednesdays, so she comes home late, so I don't have to worry about if it runs over into the afternoon. So yeah. And yes, Linda, I am going to send out your pattern tomorrow. I promise. Swear. I promise. Okay. Now there was one other thing I want to show you. Now you know how I'm doing my decor ornaments. Well, I got this book a long time ago. Um, when it was published. I don't want to. Okay. No, there's no. I want to say probably 1999. All that entirely. Yep, 1999. So I have done a few things, and I do have one right here. Here it is. Cute. Now, the one thing I don't like about put that aside. The one thing I do not like about Donna Coolers is there's a lot of back stitches, there's a lot of fractional stitches, but here's that. So what I am doing is I'm picking out a couple of these, and I can't show them to you because they're just patterns. The only pictures they have are of the samplers. So I am going to pick out a couple of these, and I am going to be doing them. One of them I'm going to be doing because it's going to be for a friend, because in my Christmas is on Wednesday, so my group meets the 26th. So we're having a Christmas party on the 26th. So I'm going to be making an ornament for my friend, and I'm going to be making, like a treat or something. I'm going to do a couple of things, because we have a budget of $20. Well, I'm not gonna, you know, worry about that because most of the stuff I make for these people is all handmade. Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, this is a cute little book. I don't know if it's still available. I got it on Amazon, so you check. Amazon is my go-to for a lot of things. But the person I'm making it for, she likes things that sparkle. So I have some sparkly fabric, some opalescent fabric. I don't like um what's the word? I don't like stitching on it, but um I'm going to dye it, or I do have a piece of 28 count light blue sparkly opalescent that I think I'm going to bite the bullet and do it for her. I will do it for her. Um, and it's either going to be a cat because she has cats, or I found this really cute one that are bunnies and they're kissing under the mistletoe. And I thought maybe if I, backstitched her name and her husband's name on it, that would be cute. So that's what I'm going to do. When I start it, I don't know. All right. So let's get on to plans, shall we? Okay. So today, for plans, we are going to spin the wheels. Okay. We're going to spin a couple wheels. So plans and goals. Because the reason that we're going to do it this way is because I don't want to overload myself, really. I do have, where is the paper? Aha. I do have my tracker, and I decked it out. Now, the cross stitch advent calendar, I am very disappointed with, but then what do I expect when I only spend maybe $15? But I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to do it like they have it planned out because it wouldn't take me 24 days to do this little tiny ornament. Yeah. So I don't think I'm going to be getting one from them again. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Because I do like doing kits. So. But these are all the things that are set for the month. Oh, and I forgot to show. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Ah, is it right here? Oh, here it is. I forgot to show my session handgun. So after I filmed last Saturday, and I knew this was coming because I ordered it, I just didn't know when it was coming. I got Santa's House. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And I am planning on starting this one this month. So yeah. This is very cute. There's a sale going on, but I'm terrible at sales. So I'm just gonna start it and work on it. And then I got the winter 2024 issue of Just Cross Stitch magazine. And I just did a quick little flip through. I didn't really look at anything too exciting, except there was one thing that I saw that I really wanted to. And that is, which one was it? Oh, which, oh, that was it. Like a girl, cute. It's so cute. That is just adorable. It really is. It's cute. And this is done on a 10 by 10 14 piece of 14 count Navy Ada. But I've got plenty of other things I can do on it. It's just so cute. I love it. I love it. And if I did it small enough, I could turn it into an ornament, which is much better. So, yeah, did that. And then I ended up getting an 18 count piece of Oracle from Pixar's Plus. That looks about right. And I am a hardcore cottage garden samplings person. I love their stuff. I want to get all the houses. I want to get the rest of the animals, the woodland ones. I think I only have maybe one or two left. I want to get, I don't know if I want to continue with this series, but I do like this one. This is called Springtime Series number 5. It's Be Happy. And I just love that this bee skip here. And I might do this for Carla's Be Your Own Valentine's Owl that she does in February. If she still is doing it this year, I don't know. I haven't watched her in a little bit because she moved and she's been back on, but I just haven't felt like watching them. So I like to get a little ahead anyway of some of them. There's a few that I consistently watch. Lee from Stick Strings and Other Things right now, she's doing a Flossmas, and she's got like a tea advent and a couple of yarn advents and a couple of stitchy advents. And it's just, I like watching them. So there's this one. I love this one. I saw it, I had to have it. And then there's the Long Donk Sampler Carrelage. I don't know if it's right, but here it is. Just one color. And what I was thinking about doing was instead of putting 2009, put 2017. And then where the initials are, which is right over here, put my husband's and mine. Because that's the year we got married, is 2017. Or I might put 2010 and put my daughter's initials. And do it in like a funky black. Or funky red. But anyway, so yeah, there were those. Alright, so let's, because since I didn't do so hot last time, because I did not work on my Christmas pig, and I did not work on my Christmas sampler, but I have to do one. Yes. Have to. So those might be my focuses for next week, after I get, because the focus event goes until the 9th. So we need tiny decisions. Where where to go? Right there. Alright, so we're gonna go with the smalls first. And I didn't work on the snow globe, so didn't think about it. I was more interested in so many other things that I just. Okay, so we will pick 2. No Man and Puppy. That was Advent. And when it turns black, those are the ones that already got picked. Oh, okay. Mary and Bright Bear. And I'm not going to reset these wheels now. It's okay. Okay. Oop. Next is Holidays and More. Okay. What's that? Christmas Sampler. Hmm. thinking it's that. Okay. Oh, sorry if you hear my stomach. I apologize. Okay, and next. Scandinavian sampler. All right, well, got a couple of those I can work on. They're not done, they're not ready to be worked on, but that's okay. All right. Oh. All right, so whip of the week, we're gonna pick three. Two for the week and one for the weekend. So, the needleworker. Ooh, yay. The needleworker. Have to do a little bit of frogging, but that's okay. Autumn clinker. Yay! Like that one. And whip, warrior whip for the weekend. Weekend warrior whip. Dracula's welcome. Mm, All right. Dracula. Okay. And we're going to pick one full coverage. And hopefully that's one of already had started. And if it's not, we're gonna spin again. There we go. Oh, get up there. Jeez. Okay. Let's see. Night before Christmas. Well, I'm working on that anyway, so we're good. Okay. That be it. That be it. Okay. Hold on. I think I'm gonna spin one more. And we only have 30 options. We have 30 options on this. So this is what to start, which means I will start it at some point this month or next week. As long as I have it started before Friday, I'm good. Christmas beer. I have to look at that one. I'm not quite sure what that one is. I'm gonna get some more of those cloth bucket things that you could put in the use them like drawers and have one bin for whips, the 25 whips that are on my thing, one for finishes, one for new starts, and one for full coverage, and one for quicker. So I can get rid of some of the paper patterns that are just building up, but I don't know which one that is, so I'm just going to, I think it's an ornament, but I'm not sure. Squirrel. There's so many squirrels in me. Okay, we're just gonna bypass. I don't know what to start until I figure out what they are. So, but I do know I want to start a Christmas gnome. I know I've got the Grinch gnome and all that, but I want I have it on here because I've been going through my Etsy purchases and downloading them, and if they slide into pattern keeper, awesome. If they don't, we'll just use paper. Not a biggie. But I did put a bunch of gnomes in here that I wanted to do. Okay. Oop. Nope. Don't want to do that. Here is, come on. Thank you. This is the mock-up of the Winter Quaker. So I dyed a piece of fabric for it. I'm just hoping it's big enough. So, and it's 18 count. All right. So gnomes, gnomes, gnomes. Oh. Easter, Carpenter, Christmas. Ah, this is the one. Here is the one I want to start. This is the male. This is the boy. I do have the girl. So, this is the one I want to start. And I've got some 18 count. I might start this weekend. So, we'll put down Christmas gnome. Guy. With lights. And then I'll show you what the girl looks like. It's basically the same thing. So she's all in green. She cute. Tartan. Yeah, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, alright. So that's all for today. This has been a rough week, and that's as far as life stuff is gonna go. I just had a crappy week. So, looking forward. We'll see how next week goes. Hopefully better. But yeah, I did get a chance to talk to my counselor yesterday, which was nice because I hadn't talked to her because of Thanksgiving, which is fine. And I won't get to talk to her next week because she's got some sort of conflict. So, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm good with it. I mean, I know I can't, I have to do things by myself and not depend on, you know, somebody always being there for me because I know that's not always going to happen. So, I get that. So, yeah. Yeah, okay. So yeah. So I did get a chance to talk to her and I let her know what was going on and how things went on Thanksgiving, how yesterday was going back to my meeting for the first time in a month. Mm, let's just put it this way. I felt like a duck on a pond. You know, me. I tried to smile. I tried to get along, the whole bit. And so up here it was fine. It was underneath the water and flapping my feet like crazy because my anxiety level was like on a scale of 1 to 10 ended up being like 50. I was in a new place. I get very changes hard. I get It was snowing. I mean, granted, it wasn't snowing a lot and it wasn't really sticking, but it was still snowing. I did not calm down until I got home, and I had stopped at Walmart before I came home because I needed a few things like aspirin and acid and all that. But anyway, so once I got home and I got settled down, calmed down, I was all right. And I put everything down at the door, and because the dog wouldn't even let me in. So we went outside. She played around in the snow for a little bit. She did her business, and then we came back in. So she didn't know what to think of the snow. She was like, "What is this?" I didn't hate it. I did put a picture of her. You know, there were a few people. And Claudia, awesome job with the ornaments. I love those little animals. They're so cute. Um, my friend Claudia from Oklahoma, she's doing, I think, I want to say it's from Brooks Books, and they're a bunch of little, like a advent. So they have a different animal for each day. You do like a big advent calendar, and these are absolutely adorable animals. They really are, and I love them. I love them. I'm hoping to hear from see a couple of the other things that people are doing. Miss Linda, I think she's doing one, and there's a couple other people. And I watch Laura tomorrow, so I could see what she does. So, I am so, I love the participation I've actually got in this cell. It's fun. It's fun. So, keep going, ladies. Just keep on stitching on, everybody. Bye.